I'm trying to water the cane behind me. It's not getting or looking good. This time of year it should have like a seed head on top of it. Bill, he made a ditch over here for the water to come down and then come to the cane, but it's never rained hard enough for that to happen. Sometimes the front yard can sit in water if we get a good downpour, but it just hadn't reached the front yard yet, just not enough rain. So I'm giving it some water this morning too. We don't like to use a lot of water on these plants. They can suffer a little bit and then come back the next year. Same way with our grass. If we give the grass a lot of water, it would look real pretty, but we don't worry about it. I hear a tiger. I had to go check on him. He couldn't find me, so he starts hollering. He's so cute. Yeah, but this cane, it gives us privacy from the road. It gives us a good windbreak, especially in the yard. In some or winter, this front yard is like a microclimate, and it'll be like 80 degrees on the front porch. In January or February, it just pretty nice to sit out on the porch. Out here it'll be a little bit colder, but the way we have the yard set up and that cane around it, it just holds heat, and it's blocked from the north wind. But some of you don't know that we use this cane. The horses like to eat it, and the dead stalks, we use it for kindling. And if I get it first, because Bill always wants to get it for kindling, I'll use it for fencing in my gardens. It makes a good trail of stuff. It's wonderful. The chickens like going through it, and they'll spend a whole lot of the day in there looking around, staying cool. So I hate to see it in bad shape, but we just didn't want to put a lot of water into it. We try to keep our electric around 100 a month, and you know, watch our water. But anyway, we love this cane because people can't look in the yard, and they look, especially strangers. And over here by our gate, Ben doesn't do it now, but when he was younger, he would jump up on the gate so strangers would come by, and if they're looking at the place, they look right at him, and he act like, I'll kill you. Ben is a gentle giant, but he has a side of the guard dog, so you always have to watch it, you know, and call him off, because I don't think he'll bite anybody, but I don't want to, you know, test that, because he's guarding the place. He's been a great guard dog, and he guards the sky too. If crows or hawks come, he'll chase them away. So he's been a real great guard dog. Probably the best I ever had. He don't really like to go bye-bye at all. He don't like driving a car or truck. He's never been in our truck. We always took him somewhere in the car because he's hard to get up. And the way the truck is, I couldn't get him in there in the back seat or any of the other dogs. He would take up too much room. But we can get him up in the car, and we used to take him to the foothills, and he loved it. But we asked him, you want to go with us? And he don't. He just rather stay here and guard the place. His guard instincts are just great. And he's getting older now. So, you know, he's not wanting to do too much. And I hope Sonny, you know, he'll teach Sonny how to be a guard dog. And so far, Sonny's doing real good. But some people go, because, you know, we got a lot of rattlesnakes around here. A lot. And I get comments, I'd cut all that cane down. It's just a rattlesnake habitat. It is a habitat for rattlesnakes. Our woodpile is, our chicken yards are. We had them under the house before. There's all kind of rattlesnake habitats around here. They get underneath the pickup. Oh gosh, but this cane is so beneficial for killing, and the horses love to eat it. The donkeys love it. Fence material. I did hear that you could eat the young roots or pods coming up. I don't think I would want to, but if I was starving, I might try it. But I'm looking at the dogs over there. They're checking out the cane, and Belle come over. But yeah, I just gotta water a little bit here and there and get the sunroom cleaned up. The front porch needs to be cleaned up and swept. I got a lot of stuff ahead. With that heat being so hot, we'd come in about 10 o'clock because it was just getting too hot on us. And then go out and feed about 5, a little bit cooler. But now it's getting a lot better. And I'm getting out anxious to do a lot more chores out there in the garden. The heat is over with now. It could get back up to 100, but not that 110. No telling what it was out in the sun, because that was on shade temperature, 110. So I guess it got pretty hot. And we water the chicken pens down, make it cool. And I got shade around all of them. We make sure they always had shade, never out in the sun. So we tried to, do our part on it, but it's been a big die-off year for me, and I just hate to see them die off. But anyway, I got a lot of chores ahead. That sunroom is gonna be a chore. Get it all straightened out. There's my guard dogs. Oh, Belle. She just smells something in the air. Tiger. They don't know. But they probably do, because they got better smeller. Because coyotes are always out there somewhere. And I think the air brings it in. But anyway, Bill's out there sawing more wood up, and I want to get out there and walk the morning walk, because it's real, hey, it's real shady right now, so that's what I want to do. I'm trying to do it 2 times a day, walking, so maybe that will help me. So I'll talk to y'all later, and thanks for watching Out West Homestead. Bye. I gotta take the dogs out there. Sonny wants to walk with me too, so I'll get out there and start walking. Bye. Hey, there's my boy, my helper. There's my other boy. Wherever I go, I got them 2 all the time. Unless Toby can't find me because he can't hear. There's the troublemaker. Hey, troublemaker. Well, she don't know that name. Belle. Belle. Hi. Oh. Gonna play in the pool. So I got lots of shade through here. And it's still cool this morning. Makes a good time to walk. Bill's out here sawing, cutting wood, splitting it. He's starting to work on another stack right there. Do it while it's cool. You can see I made a path through here. This is for my evening walk. Loosen the rocks out of the way. I can come right through here. Where if you hit a rock and it hits my heel spur, that hurts. So I really cleaned out the rocks through here. And plus in the evening I got all that shade right there off them trees. Always loved walking. When I lived over by the foothills, I'd go in the foothills and hike, find creeks, water, had dogs with me. I took Maggie, our old donkey, with me lots of times. She loved to go hiking. She'd go up and down ditches, no problem. She liked to get up high and look off. She loved that. It was fun to hike with her. She was no problem at all. It's fun hiking with donkeys. And Val got her a bone. All the dogs take a turn on chewing on that skull. They about got it chewed up, mostly. Hey, are you working on it? Okay.